What's up everybody, this is KG. Today I'm going to be taking you on a trip to a place called Barrio Coreano. This restaurant is located in the heart of Koreatown in Toronto. Now the name Barrio Coreano translates from Spanish into Korean neighborhood. So that means this restaurant is basically a fusion between Korean and Mexican food. For a little bit of history on the area itself, Koreatown was formed in the late 1960s when there was an influx of Korean immigrants into Canada at that time. And when they first came and settled, a lot of them settled in that area and created Koreatown. Now the modern day version of Koreatown has a lot of mixture in it. It also has Japanese style or mixture of Japanese and Korean style restaurants in there. There's also some unexpected style restaurants such as the Poop Cafe, which I came across. I didn't even know it was there. And another place is called Snakes and Lattes, which I believe you have drinks and play games in that place. There's another spot called Mr. Tonkatsu, which again is a Japanese style restaurant which has chicken katsu curry, things like that. And also that area has a building called Honest Ed's, which is slowly being dismantled now because they're making way for new construction or new development in that area. So I ended up going to Barrio Coreano with one of my friends, Tassine. And before we went to the restaurant, we walked around Koreatown for a little bit, took some pictures, took in the neighborhood, and then eventually we ended up at Barrio Coreano. When we arrived, we had a look inside. The decor inside the restaurant is really beautiful. It's sort of like a rustic kind of look, and it's a hipster style lounge, restaurant, and bar. When you're inside there, you will see there's a bar area at the front, there's an area on the side with stools, and as you go further back into the restaurant, there's seating in there, and at the very back is the kitchen area, which has an open pass-through window where you can actually see the kitchen and the food being prepared in that area. And you will notice the restaurant is very narrow in style due to the type of building it's in, but it is a very comfortable and cozy location to hang out with your friends. I'm going to give you a quick story of how I originally even found this place. So I have a cousin from Vancouver, her name is Farah, and she was in town. She was craving Mexican and Korean fusion food, which I never knew even existed. But apparently, if you're in California, there's a big influx of Mexicans and Koreans in that area, and Mexican-Korean fusion food is very popular down in California. So because of her, I actually discovered this place in Toronto and fell in love with it. So now I'm going to describe some of the foods, drinks, and desserts that we ordered while we were there. So for the appetizer, we ordered something called grilled spicy calamari. I have tried that dish before and I tried it again this time, and it's one of these dishes that has a nice spicy kick to it and the flavors really pop in your mouth. So because it was a cool day outside, I ordered a drink called Jamaican Spicy Ginger Beer. That drink had a pretty good kick to it as well with the ginger. It's a strong ginger flavor in that drink. So another item I tried was the oysters. So I ordered 2 West Coast oysters and 2 East Coast oysters. The East Coast ones are a little bigger in size and a little more meatier, and the West Coast ones were a bit smaller in size, but the flavor in them was more buttery and tasty. So if I had to pick or choose, I would go with the West Coast oysters. Now for our main course, we ordered 3 different types of tacos. The first tacos we ordered were the Baja fish. Baja fish comes either grilled or fried. We chose to have it grilled, and because of that, it came out very light and fluffy, and it felt very healthy going down. The second style of tacos we ordered was the fried spicy Chihuahua cheese, which came with battered spicy Chihuahua cheese, onion, tofu, blue cheese, and kimchi sauce. Again, a really tasty dish with a lot of kick. The cheese flavor sticks right out at you, comes right into your mouth. The flavor pops right in your mouth. So good. A little bit of spice in it, a little bit of kick. And it got the crunch of the Korean food in it, right? So good. The third style of taco we ordered was a crispy taco called the Bulgogi Shrimp El Diablo. Again, another spicy style of taco with shrimp and red sesame salsa matcha, cheese, and guacamole. And you can tell by Tassine's reaction how great that taco really was.
Oh my god. That's so good. It's spicy, it's sweet, the cilantro makes it kind of minty. It's got avocado in there, so it's buttery.
Yeah.
It's got that crunch and the softness in it. The soft crunch, that's what it is, it's so good.
And finally for dessert, I ordered something called Churros Poutine. So this was basically 3 churros in a cup. And this cup had melted marshmallows and caramel in it, so you could dip your churro in there and eat it. It was very sweet and light at the same time. So if you like sweet desserts, that's definitely something you can order. So after our dinner was over, when we were on our way home, I asked Tassine a few questions about how the dinner went.
So number 1, on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate Barrio Coreano and why?
Okay, so the atmosphere, I give that a 10. Right, solid atmosphere, it's got a nice vibe to it. Food, I'd give that an 8. Right, food was amazing. Service, I'd give that a 7. We had changed our server 3 times, but aside from that, the food was amazing.
What was your favorite food item out of all the ones we had?
That's a tough one, man. I'd have to say the shrimp. The shrimp was really good.
Yeah?
Recommended by you. Yeah, it was really good.
That's
I
great.
really liked it, yeah.
How was the flavoring and the taste of the grilled calamari?
So I normally when I order grilled calamari at other restaurants, I get like a very like rubbery seafoody taste, and it's very pungent, right? But when we went to that restaurant, Barrio Coreano, that was completely the opposite of what I normally have. It had a lot of flavor, it had a lot of punch to it. The spice gave it an extra kick. The kimchi that they put on top of the squid, the calamari, was just perfect. It cut through the spiciness and gave it that little bit of a tangy taste to it. Right? Cool. I really like that.
Would you recommend this restaurant to your friends?
Absolutely. I'm actually thinking about going back there again.
Amazing, awesome, great.
So for me, I really like this restaurant. And if you're visiting Toronto from out of town, it's definitely a place worth considering. The food in there, I would give it an 8.5 out of 10. It's really good, really tasty food. And the fusion of Korean and Mexican is a really cool flavoring to experience. The atmosphere, I would give it a 7 out of 10. It is a little crunched in there, but it's a hipster style place. It does get crowded in the evenings and nights. So if you like a cozy and a lively atmosphere, it's definitely a good place to go. And the other cool thing about this place is that it is in Koreatown, so you are in a fun and interesting neighborhood. So I hope this gives you a bit of an idea of what this restaurant is like and a little bit of a feel of Koreatown as well. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do so. And we'll see you guys again next time. Take care. Peace out.